Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 4 theory. And after putting some serious thought into how Power Origins could affect the other Power-related shows, I figured out why this means we will definitely see young Ghost and Tommy on Raising Kanan next season. Despite what Courtney Kemp said when asked about this back when she used to write for the show. Because by the way, she don't write for the show no more. I have 4 of the biggest reasons why the announcement of Power Origins means we are definitely seeing Ghost and Tommy be directly named and shown in Season 4 with us not having any room for doubt, right? As well as Angela Paz, Kate Egan, and maybe even Tony Teresi, possibly later on, like towards the end of Season 4, going into Season 5, right? And this 4th reason I give in this video is the most important reason, and at the same time the only thing that will not be seen on screen but is a huge deal off of screen. And this is why you got to stay until the end of the video to find that out. This video is going to be another banger, so go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel so y'all get this fire every day. And since you know you love this channel, you can support the channel by sending a donation to the Cash App JPeterson91 or blessing your brother with a super thanks right above the comment section in your phone. Thanks in advance. Now without further ado, let's get to it. Alright now people, let's break it down like this. Why Ghost and Tommy will definitely be in Raising Kanan before Power Origins debuts. Reason number 1, the spinoff will most likely not have Kanan in it. Because the best possible final scene for Raising Kanan, beyond a shadow of a doubt, like this ain't even up for debate, like it can only be the scene where Ghost and Tasha trick Kanan and set Kanan in jail, okay? There's no better series ending than that. Unless they plan to have Kanan as a side character. And that would be kind of whack because what are they going to do? They're going to just have him not go to jail yet and then they're going to start Power Origins. It's just going to be exactly like Raising Kanan. But Kanan won't be in the lead no more. Or are they going to have him be in jail while he's figuring out that Ghost did what he did? How many seasons are they really going to show that in? And they could do that with Power Origins, but you would still have to end the series of Raising Kanan with Kanan going to jail. Thus, he would have to be set up by Ghost and Tasha, thus meaning that we would have to see Angela come into play and leave. Breeze would have to die. Things like that. It would have to go that way, right? Reason number 2 now. In order for them to have that perfect series ending for Raising Kanan, like I stated earlier, Breeze will have to be revealed and then killed by Ghost and Tommy. Meaning there is no way to finish the Raising Kanan series without officially introducing Ghost and Tommy. Okay? And it would take 1 or 2 seasons at least to get to that point where they could have that perfect series ending. I'm thinking at least 3, right? And they would, and for it to be at least 3, they would have to introduce them in Season 4 at least. But they might want it to be 6. They would still, that means they would have to introduce Ghost and Tommy even earlier, right? As soon as Season 4 starts, right? As well as Angela, who was around when Ghost met Breeze, and other characters like Paz and Kate Egan, and maybe even Tony Teresi as well. Sidebar. They also may just give us a time skip at some point after Rock, Lou, or Marvin is removed from the chessboard by way of prison, death, or a disappearance from New York City. And I think that all 3 options is likely to happen for each one of the Thomas adults, right? Reason number 3. This would be the perfect way to build up hype and anticipation for the new Ghost and Tommy spinoff, because we will have already grown with the new characters who will be playing the new versions of all the characters we already love. And I've said this before, although we're going to get the spinoff, I don't think the original characters who play Ghost and Tommy, right, during that 1996 high school scene where we seen young Angela and all that. I don't think we're going to get the same character for young Angela. I don't think we're going to get the same character for Ghost or Tommy. Reason being is this. All of these characters are older. They may already have obligations. And especially the kid who played Tommy. Listen, he's white. Y'all know white folk be aging now. It's been almost 10 years since that scene. And I have not seen that particular guy in anything since after Shameless, which was his main show. And I already came across information that said he left in the middle of Shameless, and he did because I seen every episode of Shameless. He left for a couple seasons because he was contemplating retiring and he didn't really want to work, but he ended up coming back. Maybe he needed the money, I don't know, but he seems to not be interested in acting. So I highly doubt it. I'm still holding out for the two guys who we identified as Ghost and Tommy to end up being those guys. I don't care if the credits said his name was Crank or anything like that. Who cares? The name is trash. The name is trash. Why would they, that's fake. I don't believe it. But now moving on to number 4. And this is the most important reason why we're definitely going to see Ghost and Tommy as well as Angela and a couple others before Raising Kanan series is over, because they need it to happen so they can have the perfect series ending, right? If they want to go down amongst The Wire and Snowfall and OG Power, they have to end it the way I said it, right? If they have Ghost and Tommy on Raising Kanan for 1 to 3 seasons before Power Origin shows, right? Probably be about 2 seasons because they're probably going to have it in 2 seasons, right? Right? They can maximize the labor they will get from the actors without having to pay them more money when it's time to renegotiate contracts. They probably already figured out a way to not have to deal with another Omari Hardwick situation ever again. Now, everyone is aware of the contract disputes, the money situation that Omari Hardwick had with, stars and the producers of Power. No one knew that Power would be the kind of show that it was. It would be as great and as popular. And when it was time to renegotiate contracts around, season 4 or 5, Omari was like, listen, I'm carrying this show. I want more bread. They didn't want to give him more bread, right? Whatever Mary J. Blige is making, I thought it was $1 million. They said she getting more like $400,000. Omari Hardwick was not getting that amount of money. I believe he was getting less than $100,000 for a considerable amount of time, right? Mary J. Blige came out the gate, but you see, Omari had to walk, right? So Mary J. Blige could fly. You feel me? And they don't want to have another situation like that. So if they got young Ghost and Tommy on and they only have them for 2-3 seasons, it appears that the contracts have to be negotiated around season 4 or 5 of the same series. They would end Raising Kanan, right? Before it's time to renegotiate contracts. And then once it's time to do Power Origins, that contract would be totally different. So they would have them for what they would want would be at least 6 seasons of them working for them before renegotiating. Thus, they would probably renegotiate for what would ultimately be less money if they had them on Power Origins for 4 or 5 seasons straight, right? So that's how it works for them. And this is just how it goes in the entertainment business, man, right? The talent gets less money than the people who own the actual show and giving out the contracts. That's just how it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you have anything else to add? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Send a donation to the Cash App, man. Or hit me with a thanks, man. $1 good enough if you're a brokey. I'm joking. I know we all have these type of situations, man. But like, share, comment, subscribe, support. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God gifted. That's touched by an ink. That's on the dome, nigga.